This is the chance of a fresh start for Jamal. His tent business, mired in years of sanctions, has been handed an unbelievable opportunity to show off his wares to the world's media and key businessmen invited to Libya to see what the country can offer in the coming years. Among the special guests, our Euronews crew to witness a country opening up to the outside world.
It was tough, it was sad. There were no tourists, no work. But now, with God's help and good people in charge, the country will blossom and things will get better.
Libya is changing and has announced ambitious plans to transform this stretch of dramatic countryside into an African Côte d'Azur. And the juggernaut of progress is accelerating down the road. No one's looking back as the sanctions dwindle in the rearview mirror. They're hoping for maybe 1 million visitors a year by 2015.
It's a bit of a walk. Yeah, we are now, where are we? We're here.
This grand beach resort is the work of German architect Stefan Behling, who's passionate about ecology and renewable energy.
In my perfect dream, we'll have a lot of people coming and visiting, and they will come to the coast, they'll come into the mountains, they'll come to the antiquity sites, they'll be awed by the beauty, it will all be supplied by renewable energy. Children will have big schools and education, universities, and it will be a fantastic place to be.
Dreams are all very well, but the reality is that Libya needs to modernise on all fronts, and not just in the field of tourism. There are laws to be updated, the economy has barely diversified and badly needs an efficient banking system. The foreign media was keen to pry into the ramifications of such an ambitious project, but people are wary of television crews. Cameras are usually associated with the police.
I've lost a year's schooling. Why? What do you want me to say? Education is under threat here. There aren't enough teachers, you know. Education here is difficult. Take hospitals, for example. Instead of having enough resources, they're in short supply. Instead of an air of confidence between health professionals, how can I put it? There's no collective drive to improve the health service, and that's down to those in charge.
Manpower won't be a problem. Here, unemployment is running at 25%. Finding a job is tough.
The hardest thing for young people is finding a job. There are no other major problems, just finding a job.
My son is unemployed. I'm not lying to you. He's looking for work. With God's will it'll be okay, even if it's not that well paid.
It's thought there are about 2 million immigrant workers in Libya, about half of them illegally. The people in this caravan are immigrants from Egypt who wait every day for work. They've come to escape from the poverty back home. But even if they find work, it's poorly paid, perhaps just €3 a day. All this despite Libya having some of the biggest oil reserves in the world.
A country like Libya needs to find alternatives to oil. We know the oil is going to run out, whereas tourism is a long-term prospect. There are no great problems here, perhaps a few worries about road links between the west and the east of the country. You know, Libya is a big place. That could be a problem for tourists.
More than simple road links, success for this grand project will need something less tangible, legal protection for foreign investors. The strict and not always efficient regime in Tripoli has prevented the growth of a dynamic private sector. These two guides agreed to speak to us. Gamal and Salah tried to explain how important the project is to them.
It's a great success for the People's Republic. Foreigners are welcome here. It's good for us.
can I interrupt? Sorry.
Okay.
We're not doing any interviews this evening. It's all happening tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm afraid I'm going to have to stop it.
Okay,
now.
no problem.
Sorry.
No problem. I was just asking because
The site was obviously out of bounds. We had to leave quickly. It's apparent that the feeling now in Libya is that anything could be possible. We met this teacher. At 49 years old and with 3 children, he's keen to retrain for a new career.
The future is opening up. With God's help, all will turn out well. More money, it will be okay.
You have another career?
Yes, I have another job. I'm a tourist guide. I guide and help visitors here.
Do you speak any other languages?
Yes, some. A little English, a bit of Italian, and, well, buongiorno, buonasera.
That's English?
No, Italian.
Okay, speak to me in English then. Ahmed is 23. He's Egyptian. He has a work permit and recently found a job at this restaurant.
Since I came here, I've worked in catering. I've always done that. I looked around, met the guy who runs this place, and I've been here ever since.
They dance with the dream of a better future. They sing because things are changing so quickly. But it's hard waiting to see what will happen, especially when the future seems to be there for the taking. With typical impatience of youth everywhere, the desire to leave is strong for some, like this young man who wants to go abroad.
If God wills, I'll leave. I'll go. Yes, I'd love that. But, well, one day I'll cross the sea. I'll go because that's where my future lies. A real life. Better than here. Here I work hard. Life is tough. Over there, I could start a new life.